Well, good morning. Gillian here with another Super You life hack. And this one I posted to my profile this morning. I had my 3 drinks that I often have. I would say like 90% of mornings. This is what morning looks like. I have a coffee. I have my Shakeology, which is my smoothie with lots of fruit and nut butters and all sorts of good stuff in there. And I also have a glass of water. And the order of which, the one that I actually think is the most important of all 3 of those, no, it's not coffee, although I am a big fan of my coffee. It's actually the water. So I started doing this habit, I think about 3 years, when I read enough research that kind of said, made a convincing argument to me that this made sense as a healthy habit that I wanted to incorporate day to day. So if you think about what's happening over the course of your night, hopefully you're getting about 7 to 8 hours of sleep. And during that time, you're not hydrating. You're not getting anything in. And in fact, your body is dehydrating because you're losing hydration. You're losing body fluid from sweating. You're losing it from respiration or breathing, and you're also losing it as your body is processing things, and then in the morning you go to the bathroom. So 3 ways that you're losing your water through the night, and as you know, or I hope you know, that your body is actually made, the percentages of your body, like overall, each body part's a little different, but about 60 to 70% of your body is made up of water. So if you're not getting enough hydration in, number one, that's a big problem. It's gonna make you feel sluggish, it's gonna make you feel tired all the time, your body can't function, the organs and the body systems, hormonal cascades, all those things can't happen as they're meant to because our body needs fluid to make that happen. Your brain is actually, I think I just read it was 76% is the actual stat that I just read. I had to remind myself. The brain is 76% water. So you think if you're dehydrated, no wonder you feel sluggish and tired and mentally not sharp. It's because your brain doesn't have the fluid it needs to be able to do the functions it needs to do. So very important, obviously. And the habit is that I have a big tall glass, so I don't know how many ounces it is exactly, but it's not 8 ounces, it's probably somewhere like 12 to 16 of ideally pretty cold water first thing in the morning. And what that does is it revs up my metabolism, it starts rehydrating me right away, and there's some evidence that I have read that says that it actually stimulates your organ systems to get firing up again in the morning. So it's going to get your liver flushing all the toxins, it's going to get your metabolism revving up, which I mentioned, and it's going to get your digestive processes, kind of lubed up and ready for the day. And there's some evidence to say that if you have that water first thing, that it actually helps your breakfast last longer. Like it makes you feel more full for longer. Probably because you have a volume in your stomach that's keeping you satisfied, but partly because your systems have the things they need. A lot of times we're so dehydrated that we end up kind of leaning to more food because we're trying to get more fluid into our bodies. So that is my tip for you today. That is my life hack. I've been doing that for about, I would say it's like 3 or 4 years maybe, that for glass of water first thing in the morning. And I've noticed a huge difference in how I feel, how alert I feel. I actually find it's a better pick-me-up, this is gonna be a shocker, than my first thing in the morning coffee. What? Yeah, I have my water, and it also, here's a too much information tip, it gets your system going. So for my runners out there, that is one of my biggest tips, especially on those long run mornings, is to make sure that you have that water first thing. One, you're topping up your hydration. If you do it first thing, then you can get your systems cleared out before you head out for your run. Because as any runners know, there's no way you are running if you need to go. So I hope you found that helpful. If you have any questions about that or any of my other life hacks or tips, feel free to email me, Gillian with a G at superu.ca. Have a fantastic Tuesday.